Ever Gourmet Corporation, Anytime Fitness Fatima Valenzuela and Buños, Accelerated Wellness and Pain Clinic, Publing's Barbershop, YPS Clothing Trading. Syempre, special thanks to Mayor Wes Gatchalian, our very own Valenzuela Congressman Eric Martinez, Dr. Kat Martinez, and Boss BC Brian Talantok, and our CEO ng Sure Homes, si Boss Shervin Sigilla.
Maraming salamat and we hope to see you back on the court real soon. Louis Vigil of Val City. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Para sa 100%'ong pag-unlad, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong pagbabago, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong paglilingkod, si Manny. Kanibayaw. Para sa 100% Pinas, 50 ka, 50 tayo. 50 si Emmy. Hati mo si Manny.
Halftime dito sa Batangas City Coliseum where the Zamboanga Sikat have a 15-point advantage against the Val City Magic after the first two quarters. Zamboanga 50% shooting, and it says a lot dito sa depensa ng Val City. And it also Val City, it's not like they're making up for it offensively. They've been actually stagnant sa kanilang opensa. So right now, they're staring at a lot of problems going into the second half, Javi.
Correct. Down by 15 right now after the first two quarters. They were outscored in the second quarter 11 to 20, and that's the reason why they're in this hole right now, because you mentioned it already earlier. The offense of Val City has been stagnant. There's not much movement on the offensive side of the floor. Their defense has been horrible, to say the least. While ito Zamboanga, they've been playing consistently all throughout. Not really a lot of errors, although they have 8 turnovers. They managed to force Valenzuela into 10 turnovers, making that into 9 turnover points. And they've also managed to get 5 3-point shots off, 3 of those coming from Mpbl Tamirano.
Mpbl Tamirano is still perfect from beyond the arc. 3 of 3 para sa kanya. And he's got 9 points in a little over in 10 minutes of action.
They're really looking very comfortable right here in the first half. Let's see if this can translate on over to the second half.
Itong question lagi dito for Val City, when will they turn up the intensity? Keda scores over Casajeros.
Ayan, minsan ang naging sakit pag puro veterano nasa lineup mo. They tend to relax in the first two quarters and just turn on the gas in the third and fourth periods. But sometimes it's not enough because ang lalim na ng butas na nadig para sa kanila. Right now, it's a 17-point advantage.
Formento, shot clock is winding down. Formento had to put it up. Monje gets the offensive rebound all by his lonesome. Only red shirt sa area na yon, and he wins the rebound battle and puts it in for the 2 points.
He already has 8 points in this game. He's the lone bright spot para sa Val City. You could see him, the only guy really bringing the energy on both sides of the floor. And Val City's offense, after the initial ball screen, wala na masyadong gumagalaw. And the defense of Zamboanga just waiting for what will happen.
To go with 8 points. Alam mong si Kobe Monje just waiting for his opportunity.
He's actually trying to make his own destiny here. He's not relying on what Val City is running offensively. He's going for those loose balls, crashing the offensive glass, and trying to get points off of those hustle plays.
41 to 26, another turnover. For Val City, that's 11 turnovers. Para
And wanting to get him going. They know that this first game is very important for him para sa kanyang kumpiyansa moving forward.
Well, they lost him in the first game last season. Ito si Ichil Tamirano for Quezon City. I remember that game.
And he was playing well before that.
Meanwhile, Arnica Abisanis has a report.
Ichi Altamirano is proud to be back at what he calls his second chance at his career. Sabi niya, Mika, pang-end ng career ang nangyari sa akin. And you know, I noticed compared to a giddy, always smiling Ichi before, he is actually much more serious now. Sabi ko, ilang percent na ba ang recovery mo? He said, physically 100%. Pero sa totoo lang, yung ankle ko lang ang makakapagsabi niyan. Although na-try na daw niya ito over a few tune-up games, Nueva, Batangas, Quezon, sa third tune-up pa lang daw bumalik ang confidence niya. Which means, his confidence mentally ang hindi pa 100%. But he said, I will be back. I will be back. And we can see that, brother. So Delph, happy.
41-28. Thank you for that, Mika. And clearly, you got to feel for someone like Ichi Tamirano, young player who had a lot of potential, you know, and it's always, you know, actually, you know, character defining, character building para sa, you know, for someone like him to go through that and be here right now in uniform and playing well.
That's correct. And you know, it's for Ichi, this is something that he wants to get over with. He wants to make sure that he's still capable of being one of the big names here in the league. That guy, Mpbl Sawat, knocking down a three-point shot. He's also going to be a vital cog for Zamboanga this year. A very versatile player. If he improves that outside shot, Zamboanga is going to be much harder to deal with.
Casajeros. Napes. Altamirano now with Abdul Sawat. Inside, Rojas off the glass and in.
A forced shot by Rojas there, but still manages to finish despite the defense, that heavy defense in front of him. Undersized big, but knows how to play physical and finish through those kinds of contact.
44-28, may timeout na naman tayo with 6.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Lagi mong sinisiguradong patas. Lagi mong inuuna kung anong dapat. Hindi mo kayang malunok ang katotohanang marami pa rin tayong kababayang gutom at walang tahanan. Kaya hindi ka tumigil sa paglaban. Harapin ang kahirapan. Tulungan ang nangangailangan. Basagin ang korupsyon na kanilang nakasanayan. Sa loob at labas, man ng Pinas, bakas na bakas ang iyong tapang puksain ang mga problema ng bansa. Gamit ang lakas, gamit ang isip, gamit ang puso. Kung para sa mamamayang Pilipino, si MP, wala yang sinisino. Manny Pacquiao.
This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, Season 7. In Batangas City on this Wednesday afternoon for Mento get the roll.
If Val City is to get back into this game, John Fermento is one of the guys that has to step it up, not just in scoring, but also in making sure that his team plays well on the floor. He has to be one of the leaders for this squad, along with guys like Lester Alvarez. They have to be able to huddle up their guys and regroup.
Casajeros avoids the steal. Monje in the paint. The kick out to Formento. The Val City possession. Seconds in the shot clock. Alamanza, does he know? That's poor recognition.
Exactly. If you know that your shot clock only has 4 seconds left, why do you go to a guy that really isn't relied on offensively? He has not been an offensive player all throughout his career, and yet Lordy Casajeros decides to go to a guy like J.R. Alabanza.
I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. Roy Suma. Turco spins, blocked by Napes. Formento pulls up for three. Sabi yung kanyang tira. Monje rises for the offensive rebound. Blocked, but there's a foul.
The bulk of Kobe production in this game has come from just that. Offensive rebounds and hustle plays and what they do offensively. Formento missing that pull-up three in transition and not realizing that he had other teammates going back. You're going to have to share the basketball and be unpredictable more on offense. Zamboanga is pretty sure what they're going to do in the half court.
Monje. 1 for 2. There's a double lane violation. Ball will remain with Val City. James Una back on the floor, replacing Turco. Val City only 32 points. First 25 minutes of the ball game. Salem goes to Monje. 8 on the shot clock. Formento. Binabatay ni Suma. John Formento, the bump and the bucket.
See how much they have to bleed for their points. Itong Val City Magic. Again, the shot clock winding down. Formento had to flash to receive the basketball. Alabanza was asking for it, but decided Formento to put the ball on the floor, attacking the gap and finishing through the contact.
He completes the three-point play. John Formento. He started his career here in the Mpbl with Bataan. It's a foul on Alabanza.
That ball screen defense of Val City has been very poor in this game.
Sumang trying to bounce it off to Rojas. Monje leaking out and play broken up by Una.
They're getting some lucky breaks here at Val City. And only down by 11 points.
Teco to Formento. Formento double team. And there's a foul.
And itong Zamboanga getting caught with 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So this might be something that Val City can capitalize on, especially with how aggressive Zamboanga has been blitzing, trapping, and pressuring the basketball here in this game.
John Formento. Really solid player here in the Mpbl. He's got 12 points. And Val City coming alive briefly here in the third quarter. And they've trimmed the deficit to 9 points. And forces Zamboanga Sikat into a timeout. We'll be right back. A tournament format this season, 30 teams in 15 each in the North and South divisions. The top 6 go into the playoffs outright, and number 7 to number 10 will battle in a play-in tournament. And alam naman natin kung gaano. Bulsawa, plenty of time on the shot clock. Back out to Altamirano. Are, corner three is good.
That's a much-needed shot to end the drought here for Zamboanga. You remember in the second period when Val City was also trying to make a mini run on the shoulders of Kobe Mone. JP Kawilan also hit a three to end that drought para sa kanila. But Jerome Teco answering with a three of his own.
Bitawan ng bola. Here's... Oh!
One-on-one situation against any defender.
Here's Napes. Launches the three. Nauna yung board. Are. And Napes had to give up the foul. This three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Michael Are knocks it down from beyond the arc.
A three-point shot has been one of the big reasons why Zamboanga has been able to maintain this lead. 7-4 in terms of made three-point shots in this game in favor of Zamboanga Sikat.
51-42. And Val City just can't seem to put together a really strong push here. Seems like something or something.
Amazingly horrible for Zamboanga in this game. This was the last play. Kim Lo finding himself bottled up on that baseline, and then that basketball just picked off by the Zamboanga defense. Rojas has always been ahead of the pack whenever those kinds of loose ball plays happen.
Here's Gabat. Michael Are. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Extra pass. Reg Gabat for three. Rebound. Una. Basket plus the foul. 5 points para kay James Una.
If you look at the lineup of both teams on the floor, Val City has the slight edge in terms of height, but in terms of effort, they have been outclassed for most of the game by the Zamboanga squad. James Una getting himself in good position once again against Kyle Nepes and Jerome Teco to get that offensive rebound.
James Una 6 points and 5 boards in the ball game. Pressure here from... Oh, lapit na sa 8 seconds. No, 1 second na lang.
And those are the things na nakakapanghinayang na lang if ikaw si Coach Bong Ramos and Coach Ege Bacaraya. But you're gonna let that go because you could see the effort coming from your players. Just relentless on the defensive end despite being up by a comfortable margin. The effort continues to pour on para sa kanila.
55-43. 75 seconds remaining. In the third quarter, Lester Alvarez misses a free throw. Una with a rebound. Gabat. 14 on the shot clock. Mike Are. That's a foul on Lester Alvarez.
That's going to be free throws. These Zamboanga players are just too quick for the defense of Val City. Each time a Zamboanga player puts the ball on the floor, ang Val City makakasunod for a couple of steps at may iwan na ulit sila, which forces either the help side defense or the guy guarding the basketball to foul. That's exactly what happened in that last play. Lester Alvarez forced to give up the personal.
57 to 43. Val City trying to advance the ball here. .45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Onteco. Shot clock at 5. Alvarez has to put it up. No. On one break. Are. Short. Una. Flies in for the stick back.
You always run back despite the guy going up for the shot because you always have to anticipate a miss in situations like that. And that time, James Una, once again, getting the putback.
59 to 43. 8 seconds remain. Pinilit. No. Esalen for 3. That will do it for the third quarter as Val City inch closer in this quarter. Dumikit sila konti pero Zamboanga Sikat restoring order thanks to plays like this from Rojas. The highlights of the game are brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the Mpbl. Elevate your hydration. John Formento there trying to bring Val City Magic back into the contest. Pero maganda ang pinapakita dito ng Zamboanga, lalo na ito si James Una, got a couple of offensive rebounds. And that stick back right there. We go into the fourth quarter with Zamboanga ahead by 16. Fourth quarter underway between Zamboanga Sikat and Val City Magic. Val City only held to 43 points, but that was their best scoring quarter to third quarter.
At 19, but they started that quarter up 13 to 7, and then throughout that period, midway, they were outscored 13 to 6. Ito na yung sinasabi natin na each time that they make a run, Zamboanga always has an answer. It's usually a 3-point shot. And after that, things start to go downward. Now it's a 17-point lead they're staring at.
5 points na para kay Reg Gabat. 2 for 2. Casajeros, Monje, Lau, Formento, and Lester Alvarez ang 5 sa loob for Val City. Kalisay, Gabat, Rojas, Una, and Are ang para naman sa Zamboanga turnover.
The right thing in mind, Lester Alvarez was wide open on that right corner, but the execution of the pass, terrible there para kay John Formento.
Maraming salamat sa LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. Are. Rojas inside the paint. Did not get the roll. Monje with a rebound. Fouled by Rojas.
Edsel Ross is actually playing against his former teammates in Bicol last year.
Yeah, nga. And you know what I noticed? It's funny because parang hindi pinagpapawisan itong mga Bad City players.
Actually, yeah.
Di ba?
Samantalang itong
Si
mga...
Monhe lang yung pinagpapawisan kanina
Dito
at
nga.
saka si Formento.
You can see Lester Alvarez and Kent Lau here. Parang fresh na fresh pa eh.
Kaya nga eh. Parang kakadating lang for the game.
Exactly.
61-45 inside James Una.
He is having a spectacular game, James Una. 10 points now, 7 rebounds in the game in just under 13 minutes of gameplay. Ito si James Una.
Monhe will drive. Monhe step through.
Finally in double figures, nearing a double-double in his debut here for Val City. Ooh.
An sportsmanlike foul on Formento.
That's something that our referees have really been strict about for the past couple of years already. Delikado nga naman talaga yung landing spot. They want to protect the offensive player as much as possible. That's why they call those kinds of fouls, to prevent the defensive player from crashing into the cylinder.
And I think they're still reviewing this. $16 points ang lamang dito ng Zamboanga. Ito yung sakto-sakto. (63-47) and that would be in 3 free throws plus ball possession.
Upon review, is
lugging,
sportsmanlike foul
or rather punching more holes into already a horrible game for Val City.
Gabat at the line.
Actually, in the second half, these bench players have taken the forefront para sa Zamboanga Sikat. Guys like James Gabat.
In terms of effort, ibang klase itong pinapakita ng Zamboanga.
Indeed. It's going to be very exciting how they fare with other bigger teams in the South.
That is more of an effort standpoint itong dalawang teams natin.
Stark contrast. Definitely outclassed itong Val City in that department, and that's why the score is as it is right now. In terms of talent, pwede mo pa sabihin na baka mas lamang pa ng konting Val City, but definitely in players that want to prove themselves more, Zamboanga has that upper hand.
Alisa for 3. Yes, wow. They get 6 points out of that.
These guys are looking amazing. Even Kalisa is joining in on the party. He was able to hit a difficult reverse layup in that first quarter.
69-47. Lead is up to 22. Law. Out to Lau. Misses the 3. Rebound ni Michael Are. Narito Kalisay, atake, bangga, no good. Low with the rebound for Mento. Doesn't have the numbers. Parang pagod na si...
And Ken Lau is also slow to get back down on defense.
Lordy, naglalakad eh. For Mento, hits the jumper.
If not for the production of Jan Formento and Kobe Monde, this game would already have been broken wide open kanina pa.
Una with another rebound. Kisantres ni Kalisay, Low with a rebound. Lordy is hobbling.
But there seems to be only one guy more stable. It's Kyle Nepes, and I think he's going in for Kent Lau.
What are they doing?
I don't know. It baffles me what's happening right here with Val City.
What are they doing? And ayaw pa nilang isab si Nepes kahit, you know, hindi na masyadong gumagalaw to si Lordy. Eaten by Kalisay. You gotta play with some pride here.
Exactly. Especially with the experience that your guys have. I mean, it's surprising that they're playing this way against young guys.
Check out this play of the game brought to you by 1xBet. Casajeros pinaluhod on that drive.
Impressive performance by Kalisay tonight.
A fan of the game is brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl.
Fans of the game pa lang meron natin yan.
Dami.
Mga estudyante yata ito eh. Well, we are in for a treat in our next two games.
$71-49. Ang ating score, Nepes looking for options. They go to low. Nepes. Mabigat sa ilalim. Scores on the putback.
Nepes got away with a travel there. He was already jumping. I can understand why Kim Lo is also still on the floor. He hasn't been playing well this entire game.
Kawilan for three, short. Nepes with a rebound. Low to Casajeros. Nepes, top of the key three-pointer, still won't go. Alisa with a rebound. Chino Mosqueda will set up the play.
Val City's now in the zone.
Chino lumapit. Jumper too strong. Nepes with a rebound. Casajeros on to Low. Casajeros to Formento. Low fires a three. Isay knocks down the three.
These guys showing good stroke in this game. Kalisay, Altamirano, Kawilan. This Zamboanga team is full of shooters.
10 points now for Kalisay. I think magandang pangpataas ng kumpiyansa eh.
Exactly. Especially moving into their next games of the season.
Lordy with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Casajeros. Pinilit ang tira. Pasok pa rin.
Casajeros usually an impact player. He averaged 10 with Bicol last year. One of their few bright spots. That's his first basket of the game this afternoon.
Another error here. $74-53. And in the game is JJ Galimit, a homegrown player. Was blocked by Lo, who barely jumped. In terms of the effort, parang hindi natin nakita yung Val City they were just going through the motions here.
Exactly. And it's so sad to see that, especially from a roster with these kinds of players. We've already seen these guys, battle-tested veterans here in the Mpbl, and yet outclassed totally by young guns galing sa Zamboanga. It's disappointing because you expect these guys to be role models to a lot of the young players out there, but here today they were absolutely out of it.
Caseros comes up with a steal on Turco, fouled by Altamirano.
Zamboanga will be going up against Zarangani in their next game. That's going to be an exciting one. Expect that to be a high-scoring affair.
These early season matchups, no, let's say Zamboanga and Sarangani, it could figure, to be an important game in when it all is said and done in the regular season.
Correct, yeah. And that's why here in the Mpbl, every game counts. Whether you're going up against the top-tier team or a team that's just in the middle or in the lower part of the team standings, it's still a game that you should play hard in, because you never know when you need these types of wins, especially during the end of the season, as you mentioned.
So Ignacio coming in, Ichi Altamirano. It's a rest. Team Lo could not complete the three-point play. Mosqueda saves it. Lead is at 21. Ignacio pulls the trigger. He misses. Napes with another rebound. Parang hindi naghahabol eh.
They're just waiting for the clock to run out here. They know that they're going to lose this game. I hope that this will be something that they deal with and address moving forward, especially because they have Louis Vigil still yet to play, and I'm sure Louis will not allow this type of attitude moving forward para sa kanyang koponan.
Ignacio knocks down the corner three. This is not to take away with what Zamboanga Sikat has done in this ball game.
Yeah, but you already knew midway through the third quarter practically what the outcome will be because of what Val City has been showing on the floor. And you hate to say it, but it's just reality right now.
Lordy Casajeros. Another late shot clock situation. That time he scores. "20-point lead, Coach Raymond still marking instructions. It's 1-on-5. Everyone's just walking. Napes, shot clock down to 5. They go to Lo. Formento from the corner, no. Mosqueda grabs the rebound. And it looks like Zamboanga Sikat will pick up their first win of the season. And it's a 20-point blowout against Val City, which didn't look like it was ready to start the season.
Indeed, the way they played today. And again, just like what I said earlier, I hope Coach Raymond Valenzuela and his staff address this kind of attitude. If they play like this throughout the season, then I don't know what else to say.
Oh my goodness. Zamboanga winning this one, 77 to 57. James Una in his return to Mpbl action after getting sidelined for the second half of the season when he was with Negros. He is our best player of the game, brought to you by 1xBet.
10 points, 8 rebounds, off of just hustle plays like this one, running back and getting those offensive rebounds, attacking those 50-50 balls and crashing the glass. Impressive performance, especially in the second half by James Una.
That's our final score right there. 77 to 57. Zamboanga Sikat. The new era for Zamboanga begins on a winning note behind the efforts of James Una. I'm going to mention some of the guys there. Ishi Altamirano as well. As we bring you Mika Bisans.
Maraming salamat, kasama ko nga ngayon ang best player of this game, walang iba kung hindi si James Una. James, alam mo, pagpasok nyo palang ramdam na agad namin yung confidence ng team, ano? Ang ganda ng balance ng backcourt tsaka frontline. Kumusta ka pagkatapos ng larong ito?
Ano lang naman, kasi sabi ni Coach Yegi sa amin na gawin lang namin yung best namin para manalo sa game. And then, si Lord talaga yung dahilan ng ano namin, panalo namin. Kaya,
Pag-usapan mo si Coach Egay, alam ko last season galing ka sa Negros. Kumusta naman ang relationship mo sa coaches mo ngayon? Nagugustuhan mo ba yung sistema nila?
si Coach Yegi kasi naging coach ko sa San Sebastian. Kaya ano na kami, parang gel na yung team namin ni Coach Yegi. Yeah.
Maraming salamat, James. Meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Binabati ko pala Toda Action Party List, Sikat Zamboanga, Family Brand Sardines, GNT Plasticware, TV11 Zamboanga, 96.3 IFM Zamboanga, at sa lahat ng mga Zambogueño, muchas gracias. Sa walang sawang suporta at sa family ko pala sa Alocan, Yuna family, Franco family, Mpbl family, Aero family. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Para sa inyo itong labang ko.
Maraming salamat. Once again, our best player of this game is James Una. And this player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet. Sit up, Javi.
Maraming salamat, Mika. And congratulations to Zamboanga as they take their first win of the season. Meanwhile, maglalaban ng Jensen Warriors and Sarangani Gripper. It's the derby match in the South Division coming up next dito sa Batangas City Coliseum. We're done with our first game. We'll be right back.